Alright, it's 6:30 on March 25th. I just woke up from those. Shit was fucking crazy. Okay, so I can't really remember the first dream that I had. I just remember being outside and there was a truck and there was the neighbor's dog, the neighbor's dog from the dream. I've never seen that dog before in my life. I had to catch it because it had gotten loose. It was kind of not very significant of a dream. But then I thought that I had woken up and but I was still dreaming. So I was like, well, I'll record it anyways because it, even though it's not an interesting dream, I should still record it. So I was trying to do that, but then all these people kept interrupting me. My old foster mother showed up and she was trying to get me to go help her with something, and so I was like, okay, I'll go and help you, but at some point I'm gonna record this dream really quick. And she's like, okay, whatever. And but she kept trying to get me to do all this stuff and wouldn't let me record it. And we went to go look at this apartment. Oh yeah, the building from the apartments that we went to look at had been in the previous dream, so I was like, whoa, this is the trip. And yeah, and then there was just other people that kept distracting me. And then for some reason I was in this auditorium style math class, and I had the feeling I've had these reoccurring math class nightmares, where for some reason I've been skipping school a lot, and so I know that I'm failing the class because I show up and I haven't done any of my homework for weeks. So that I was at the class and the teacher was giving me this look oh, you're finally here. And this one guy that I was in the army with showed up, and he was I said something man, I still haven't recorded that dream. And he was oh, whatever, could be a Megan. And when you call someone a Karen, he was could be a Megan. And I was what? And it was Meghan Markle. And I was ooh. And I kind of hit him on the side of his rib or whatever. Okay, so then I was gone from that classroom scene, and I was in this kind of warehouse area, and I was okay, I'll finally set up and record the dream. And set up my camera, and then some other guy came and he interrupted me. And I physically took him and brought him over to these other people, and I was hey, talk to this guy for a little bit because I need to get this done. It's everybody keeps interrupting me. And but then I still didn't get to record the dream. And then I thought I woke up again, but I was still asleep. And then okay, so then I was just in this next part of the dream. I was I sat down and I was just working on some paperwork or whatever, watching YouTube videos. And there was one with, it was well, I only watched one video, and it was from the body language guy on YouTube. And he was watch people react to new shape-shifting drug. And so I was what's this? And he explained in the beginning of the video that he had gotten a hold of this drug that like after you take it, like 30 minutes after you take it, if you like grab somebody, then you'll shapeshift into them for a period of like 30 minutes or something. And so he's like watch people react. And so what he did was he didn't tell these people, and he had some random people come over from like a Craigslist ad or something to I don't remember what he said that they were there to do. It was like for some like science project kind of thing was what he said, I think. And so he didn't tell them, and he like had taken it and oh my god. Sorry. It's just so funny, I guess I'm remembering it. So he like had cameras set up, and they were outside at first, like, and he walked up and he like shook the guy's hand and was holding on to the guy's hand, and as he was holding his hand he like shapeshifted into the guy, and these people like weren't expecting it, so they would just look like freaked out. And then he was like, okay, thanks, that's all that I needed you for, and walked back inside the house. He like got on the other video camera that was like his normal camera, but he was in the body of this like white dude. And it was creepy because he had like this like creepy like music playing for the video. And you could still see outside, like, because there was the camera like where he had met the people, and the looks on their faces, they were just like fucking terrified, like standing there like, oh, what the hell, and like trying to sneak off, like they thought it was a serial killer that was gonna murder them. They're like trying to sneak away, and he's like on the video looking, it was like, yeah, this stuff really works. And it was just hilarious. Like, I would have been totally creeped out too if that happened to me. Yeah, I was gonna go back to sleep and see if I like dream anymore, because it's only 6:30 in the morning, but I was worried I might forget what the dream was. So yeah, when I don't smoke weed, my dreams get pretty wild. A shape-shifting drug. God, I'm still sleepy. I want to go back to sleep, but it's like almost, it's gonna be 6:40 now. I might go back to sleep. I'll post if I have another dream. I'm going to be having dreams like every time I sleep, even if it's just like a short nap now. So I might get a couple of videos every day. I might have to like post them later in the evening and like put them together or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. Shape-shifting drugs.